Well, hello everybody. So my name is Crash, and I'm a nobody. I'm just a retired guy with too much time on my hands. And I've been watching a guy on YouTube called Jive Turkey, who's a real sub driver, and I like his sense of humor, and I like the game. It looks pretty cool. I'm gonna give my hand, uh, try a hand at it. I'm going to be using the dot mod. I believe he uses the standard version of the game. Also, I'm going to use a Los Angeles class boat. You can see we've got the USS Portsmouth. And I am not a sub driver at all. I did the Marine Corps thing back in the 80s. So here we go. When Ronald Reagan was president, Maggie Thatcher was number 10 Downing Street. All was well in the world. The Russians were the bad guys. I remember when this happened. This caused a lot of consternation around the world. And here we go. Soviet submarines are departing port in large numbers and will attempt to close shipping lanes between U.S. and Europe. ASW resources are stretched thin. These vessels must be stopped. So we're going through the GIUK gap. Well, no kidding. Duh. And where else are they going to go? You're going to load them up on train cars and bust the subs to Spain? So, anyway, green 12 to 14. Okay. We're going to take 6 harpoons, 1 extra moss, and then the rest of them. 15 torpedoes. I'm not going to bother with the TASM because the Tomahawk, it's a big target. It doesn't move that fast, and I can only shoot at max 4 at a time, so I can't overwhelm or swarm a target. So I might as well go with the lighter but faster and smaller target of the Harpoon, the 84. And so we are going to green 2/14. Okay. Which is right here by England. I do like the dot mod for it gives you better patrol zones, so it's easier to get where you need to be to intercept the enemy. I love the icons. My problem is if they come across both sides of the line at the same time, how do I stop them all? Okay, so let's see here. It's midnight. We're doing 5 knots. Our heading is 340. Contact is bearing 341, so it's dead ahead of us. We are at periscope depth. We've got a moderate surface duct and a weak thermal layer. Okay. Let's put a moss or a decoy in tube number 4. And all hands man battle stations.
On sonar, new contact bearing 341. Designated Sierra 1.
Quick quiet.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Let's get the tail on it. Well, first things first, I want to know if that's a ship or not. So we're going to put the radar mast up. I want to know what that is.
Raise the radar mast.
Okay, we have nothing on that bearing for the radar mast, so that tells me that it's going to be underwater. Cool.
Lower the radar mast.
Tail on it. So, let's go to course 020.
Come right to 020. Helm I.
Let's get a classification started if we can. I think it's the Victor 1. We'll go with that.
Con sonar, Sierra 1 is classified as submerged
Okay,
submarine.
Victor 1 is obviously submerged submarine. And a medium frequency passive. This is Strela 2. Okay, let's see here. Seeker head is 880 yards on that one. 2,600 yards on that one. Okay, it's an older boat. Okay.
Con, helm, steady course.
It is above the layer with us. As soon as we get a solution on him, we'll go below the layer, I think. It's not 100 feet.
Make depth 100 feet, dive I.
See what else do we know about him. He doesn't have a tail, which is pretty cool, which means no towed array like we have. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and deploy our towed array. Excuse me, can't talk this week. This is our boat. Towed array out. And there it goes.
Con, dive at 100 feet, dive I.
All right, now let's hope we get a solution now. He went below the layer. All right, let's reel in the tail. And let's make our depth 900 feet.
Make depth 900 feet, dive I.
I have found that it's easier with the dot mod. You have to deploy the tail manually, whereas in the original version of the game, you just slow down to a certain speed, and the game assumes you want the tail out. The benefits of that are you can't accidentally leave the tail out and go too fast and damage it. So you have to remember, if you're going to do some high-speed maneuvering, you have to bring in the tail with the dot mod. But also with the dot mod, it takes a long time if you've got the tail all the way out. You change direction or change depth. You have to wait until the tail straightens out again before it's going to give you great data. And I have found it's easier to just reel the thing in, make your major correction with depth or course, and then reel it back out. And we're dropping like a rock. Not a lot of water noise in the water either. It's awfully quiet, so we got to be careful about that. Solution's coming up on the Victor, though. I'm not going to bother speeding up the boat, to be honest with you, since I know where the enemy is. And my plan is to get in his baffles and shoot a torpedo, and he'll never hear it coming. Which means it could take a while. Which is okay. Okay, the boat's starting to level out. We're at 800 feet. Let's go new course north.
Come left to 000. Helm I.
And then I figure by the time we get on the correct course, we should be at 900 feet, and then we'll go ahead and bring the tail. went a little bit too far. So obviously our planesmen need to do some work, or our helmsmen, whatever. Okay, let's deploy the tail. And that should help get our solution.
Con, helm, steady course.
Now the tubes on our boat are numbered 1, 2 on this side, 3 and 4 on this side. Okay, the solution's coming up quite nicely now. Thank you. Range is 23,000 yards. At about 500 feet.
Con, dive at 900 feet. Dive high.
Once we get them classified, we're going to pull the tail head straight towards you. We're only doing 10 knots. So this shouldn't be too hard. My plan is to try to cause myself as little grief as possible. If I could sneak up behind people and stab them in the back and they never knew I was here, that's all the more better than dodging stuff. I just want to make sure the range is correct. And what's it going to do now? 76% on the solution. I could shoot now, but he'll hear the torpedo at some point and start to run, and at this range, the torpedo would probably run out of gas. So if I'm going to shoot a long-range torpedo, I'm going to have to make sure that it's in his baffle so I can run it at the longest possible slow speed. %. All right, let's bring in the tail. New course 340.
Come left to 340. Helm aye.
Secure from solid running for lack of a better term, and bring it 10 knots. And
Make
we'll do
turns
this
for 10 knots. Maneuvering aye. Con, maneuvering. Making turns for 10 knots.
He heard us. Shoot
Con,
one.
helm, steady course.
He heard us from 23,000 yards. Well, my own damn fault. I didn't say that, didn't I? Awful quiet in the water. Speed things up here.
Con, sonar, lost contact. Sierra, 1. Last bearing 328. Contact faded.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Come right to 028. Helm aye.
Tail back out.
Con, helm, steady course. Con, sonar, launch transient from Sierra 1.
Let's activate the weapon. He's going to have us low. We speed to 10 knots.
Make turns for 10 knots. Maneuvering aye. Con, maneuvering. Making turns for 10 knots.
Speed things up.
Con, sonar, Sierra 1 is cavitating.
Okay, maybe we can get him. He's going down. Beetle's following.
Con, sonar, noisemaker, bearing 322.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Going up.
Con, sonar, noisemaker, bearing 319.
Go back down.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Come on. You can do it.
Con, sonar, noisemaker, bearing 317. Con, sonar, noisemaker, bearing 315.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Come on.
Con, sonar, lost
got it.
contact. Sierra 1, last bearing 314. Contact breaking up.
Okay, so we got our first one. Very cool. Let's reload the tube. Reload the tail. Get this tube loaded and we'll continue on our mission.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
Continue the mission. We'll see what happens here. Weapons nearby. He must have fired a torpedo somewhere. Never heard. Never saw it. So we'll have to wait for the torpedo to run out. Oh, it's out there. Heading towards us.
Make turns for 3 knots. Maneuvering aye.
We need to get out of that torpedo's way. We almost got killed for being stupid. Wow. That's going right by us. Okay, so what have we learned? Well, we've learned that when there's really low noise in the water, don't speed up, even at 23,000 yards. Now we're just waiting for this torpedo to blow up. Come on.
Con maneuvering. Making turns for 3 knots.
Good Lord, how long does that thing got gas for? Still nearby weapons. And we're still waiting for the torpedo to run out of gas. All right. Leave combat. Good job, but not our mission objective. Well, there's a surprise. Okay, another set of submarines. Everything's loaded the way we want. Weak thermal layer at 150 feet. Weak surface duct, overcast, gentle breeze. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. We're doing 33 knots. Oh, this is going to suck. At 50 feet?
On sonar, lost contact. Last bearing 028. Contact faded.
028.
Con sonar, we are cavitating.
We're at 5 knots.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Come right to 071. Helm aye.
That doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
Con, helm, steady course.
Oh, goody. Okay, what are you? All right. I'm thinking a missile boat, maybe? Charlie 2.
Con sonar, Sierra 1 is classified as submerged submarine.
Take it down to 900 feet.
Make depth 900 feet. Dive I.
And which way is she going? Let's get a mark on to see which way she drifts.
Come left to 347 Helm I. Con sonar new contact bearing 034. Designated Sierra 2.
That's another Charlie.
Con sonar Sierra 2 is classified as submerged submarine.
All right, let's look up the Charlie. Low frequency passive, no tail. It's got standoff submarine ASW torpedo missile. That's not good. Seeker range on the torpedoes. Biggest one is 2,600 yards. Okay. But the good thing they were out there a long ways. How much water do we have under the boat? All kinds of water. Okay, let's make it 1,200 feet.
Make depth 1200 feet. Dive I.
We'll get the tail out. So for some reason, even though we ended
Con
the first
helm
mission,
steady course.
but we had the boat doing 33 knots to get away from the torpedo, when the mission ended, the game remembered that we were 33 knots, so we started this mission at 33 knots. What else do we know about the Charlie? Let's see. Okay, nothing new here. Quieter standard propeller. Okay. And again, the water's awfully quiet. Down to 1,100 feet. One up on 1,200 feet, and we'll deploy the tail.
Passing 1200 feet.
Close enough, deploy the tail. See what this does to our classifications. They're definitely drifting off this way, to the southeast. Come on, guys. Let's speed this up. Boy, we're not getting much of a solution on these guys. We got the tail out. We're going slow. We're changing the bearing some. This Charlie's got to be right on top of us. Make speed 3 knots.
Make turns for 3 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Bring in the tail. 1 knot.
Make turns for 1 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Shit.
Con sonar. Launch transient from Sierra 1.
Shoot tube 1. Aye, sir. Shoot tube 4.
Con sonar. Launch transient from Sierra 1.
Countermeasure. Activate the weapon.
Con sonar. Noisemaker. Bearing 0. Con sonar. Torpedo in the water. Torpedo in the water. Bearing 0, 7, 1.
Con, fire control. Weapon acquired.
Con sonar. Lost contact. Sierra 1. Last bearing 0.
Passing 1,200 feet.
Make speed 20 knots.
Make turns for 5
No,
knots.
15 knots.
Maneuvering aye. Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Back
Con
to the
sonar
decoy.
lost contact. Sierra 2. Last bearing.
Passing 1,100 feet.
Reload the torpedoes.
Passing 1,000 feet. Passing 900 feet. Make depth 1,200 feet. Dive high.
Okay, new course north. We have to use our decoy to get. This guy's going to pick us up again. So we need the decoy to get a little further out.
Come left to 282. Helm aye. Con helm. Steady course.
New course.
Come
Hold
right
the
to
decoy.
347. Helm aye.
Make speed 20 knots.
Con, torpedo room, tube 4 ready.
Make turns for 20 knots. Maneuvering aye.
He's probably going to
Con
catch us
maneuvering.
again.
Making turns for 20 knots.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Right. Okay, we managed to get him out of the way with the decoy. He's going. All right, let's get the tail back out. That was interesting.
Con, dive at 1,200 feet. Dive high.
And we lost the other Charlie. That's not good.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 2. Bearing 0, 4, 5.
I don't want
Con,
to send
torpedo
a fish
room,
out
tube
there.
1 ready.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
was interesting. He can't be that far out there. He's not. Shoot tube 3.
Shoot tube 3. Aye, sir.
Bearing 045. I'm just firing a blind shot because if he's running away, it's going to be hard to catch him. Speed things up a bit. Let's look behind the torpedo really quick. No, he's out there. Let's see if we can just catch him and get lucky. Hate wasting a fish this way, but okay.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
He's got to cut the wire. He's got to speed up. We should hear him now. How far out is he?
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 048.
How are we not 20 knots? Why is he going so slow? You'd think he'd be turning the heat up.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 050.
Going up.
Con sonar, Sierra 2 is cavitating.
Well, if he's cavitating, why ain't we picking up a better freaking... This doesn't make any sense.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Well, damn. Well, the solution's coming up now, that's for sure. Only got 6 minutes left on this torpedo.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 056.
We know he turned. Going up. Only got 5 minutes on this torpedo.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 058.
Still going down.
Con, fire control, weapon countermeasure homing.
It's gonna start coming back up again. Come on, man. Do that voodoo that you do so well, man.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 060. Con sonar lost
Got it.
contact. Sierra 2, last bearing 060. Contact breaking up.
All right, bring in the tail.
Make turns
Out of
for
the way, these
3
torpedoes.
knots. Maneuvering aye.
So, 2 Charlies. So probably some one attack submarine. Which was a Victor. And 2 missile boats. So we just wait for their torpedoes to run out. Go ahead and reload fish. We used the decoy. I didn't want to do that, but we had to. Speed this up.
Con maneuvering. Making turns for 3 knots.
Con, torpedo room, tube 4 ready.
Yeah, come on. We're waiting for the torpedoes to run out.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Might as well just let them go. All right, we can leave combat. Okay, so this was our target. Mission accomplished. All right. Well, I guess that'll do it for this particular video. And we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.